I won't stress this enough. Like hormone replacement therapy, like actually changes you. Like I've changed as a person. Uh, like I'm just a new whole person now. Like whenever I look at photos of Aryan, I'm like, who is that person? I don't even know who that person is.
Before becoming Anaya Bangar, you were Aryan Bangar, a cricketer and a son of a cricketer. That is what people used to know you. But when was the time you realized this is not me, this is not my true identity? When did you realize that, and when did you tell your loved ones about it?
So the feelings of these started when I was 8 or 9 years old, and it took me a long time to come in terms with it, and to even to come with the realization of me being a trans woman. So it was through a lot of shame, lot of internal homophobia, transphobia that I had to deal with throughout my teenage, and also being in all boys school and being in a very male sporting environment. I never really knew what it was like to actually be me. I always followed what everyone else's behavior was, and I tried to be that version for everyone out there. But it went up to a point where in lockdown it just got too much for me. Even playing cricket got too much for me. Like I started hating the sport because of having to hide myself just to go out and play. So I was around 2021 when I came to terms with myself and I came out to my friends. I came out to my family when I was 22 while I was in UK. I had also made a playlist for them in which like there were videos about what it meant to be trans, what are the experiences like. I had put in videos of some psychiatrists talking about it and the procedures that also go along with transitioning. My family is still accepting, still taking their time, which is fine. In terms of family, my younger brother Atharva, he's been really supportive and really normal with me, regardless of like my gender or transitioning. The thing that like hit me deeply, like for him, was when he mentioned that regardless of what you are, I still have a sibling with me, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, like even now, like when he refers to me as his sister, which is like, I mean, really comforting.
And it took longer for parents to accept, or are they cool with you now?
They're still taking the time, I would say, and like I'll see how it goes.
uh, Sanjay Bangar's child or a celebrity child, did it
Yes.
make any difference? Did it make things easier or difficult?
I would say that to any person, if they're celebrity kid or not, there are ups and downs in their own way. Like, let's say if you're a celebrity kid, you have this external pressure and you're always being overshadowed by this like person, your parent, and you have to go beyond that and prove yourself. Although that person has achieved whatever they have in like let's say 20, 30 years of their life. For me, while I was playing, I was like, I'm 14 years old, I'm 15 years old, what am I doing? Why am I not able to perform? Why am I not able to live up to the name that I have? Like, I want to prove all these haters wrong out there that I'm not here because of my dad's name.
But how did that affect your journey towards accepting who you are? Or
It was quite harsh because again I had this internal conflict within me, and that internal conflict I just tried to bury it away, and it also affected the way I played throughout the years. Although I did perform, but I know like if I could just be myself, it would have been much easier, like not just internally but externally.
you mentioned friends, and we have seen your pictures with Sarfaraz and Mushir. Both of them are Indian cricketers. They've represented India at different levels. How was reuniting? How was it reuniting with them?
The one thing about it which was like really great, that our friendship never changed. The way we interacted with each other, the way our relationship was, me before transitioning or me after transitioning, was still the same. Although there was a time where I didn't get in touch with anyone in the cricketing world because I was just in that scary phase where I didn't want anyone to know about this. I was in UK. That was one of the reasons why I went to UK as well, so I could transition peacefully without the public knowing or the media knowing about it.
You transitioned from a male body into what you are today, a trans woman. But getting that identity, finding yourself, it must have been very hard. But at the same time, you were in cricket world in UK playing for club cricket. How was that whole experience? Did you have any experiences that you would want to share?
Like while playing club cricket as well, like I've mentioned in the earlier interviews, I've faced harassment and I faced a lot of bullying, a lot of being made fun of. But like I kind of expected that before deciding to transition, but expecting and knowing one thing is a different thing, and actually going through those things and actually facing those emotional obstacles throughout is another thing. And when I went through these things, it got really hard for me. Like I had feelings of mutilation, suicidal thoughts, everything, but the only thing that kept me going was how content I was feeling with my body.
And how are you taking it all now?
To be honest, I'm very proud of myself for doing all of this on my own, for being my own parent throughout all this, having my own back throughout all this. And if I have to go through these things for 10 more times, I would, because the content that I have with my body, nothing could take that away from me.
All those changes, how they affected your game on field, what kind of impact it had, and how you dealt with that?
So I remember like this was just when I had touched around 5 months of hormones, and I was playing a cover drive. And while playing that cover drive as well, I just couldn't feel my legs going to that extent, or like me being able to hit it with that amount of power that I used to. That was there. I also dislocated my shoulder twice, which never happened before. The sprinting speed also decreased. Everything like decreased for me. And the way my body functioned, body moved, because my brain chemistry is changing, my body chemistry is changing. So it reduces to a drastic level. Like I won't stress this enough, like hormone replacement therapy like actually changes you. Like I've changed as a person, uh, like I'm just a new whole person now. Like whenever I look at photos of Aryan, I'm like, who is that person? I don't even know who that person is. I don't even believe that one, like in my past, I was this person. That's how crazy it is for me.
Right. But not many people take that into consideration, it seems, because you still dream of playing cricket,
Yes.
but that dream possibly is not going to happen. It's not going to be fulfilled in recent times, because now ICC has banned trans women from playing into women's cricket, and ECB has also taken a similar decision. How harsh do you think those rules are?
So, like, I believe that blanket bans aren't a fair way to go through this, because I agree there are some trans women who go through male puberty, who transition with hormones and surgeries, and they still have that unfair advantage with women. But there are some trans women out there who also don't have those advantages anymore. And if we create two margins, let's say this is the strongest female cricketer, this is the weakest female cricketer, and we implement the aspects of stamina, strength, muscle, blood oxygen, lung capacity, everything, then if the trans woman who has gone through transitioning, medical transitioning, and who fits into that category, why can't that be fair? We're considering aspects of inclusion, safety, and fairness throughout. So I believe I'll be open to discussing this with cricket institutions as well, and implementing this on a very fair scale, and not just leaving it on a gray area by saying that oh, you have gone through male puberty, so you don't get a chance now.
But have you also received support from people from cricket in any way, whether it is UK or in India? Were there people who supported you or, accepted you apart from your friends?
So the cricket club that I played for in UK, they at first they had come approached me to ask me to play for them, and at first I was quite neglected because I didn't come out to anyone in the cricketing world. And I started coming out to few of my friends who were part of that club, and they were very supportive, very accepting. And slowly, the whole club knew about it and they started accepting and supporting me regardless of whatever I am. And that led me to fall in love with the sport all over again. And that also gave me hope that like, I can still play regardless of transitioning.
So do you see yourself playing cricket in your future? And apart from that, what are your dreams? What do you want to achieve in life?
To be honest, there's no goal or achievement that I'm seeking. The only thing I'm seeking is being true to myself. As long as I'm doing that, whatever else comes with it, whether it be good wishes, bad wishes, it's all part of it.